In the 2025 NFL Draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin, we already knew who was going number 1. That was Cam Ward to the Tennessee Titans. The Cleveland Browns owned the number 2 pick after the Titans, but we just didn't know who the rest of the teams would take. It was a toss-up. And that's interesting because another team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, would pay heavily to get the number 2 pick from the Cleveland Browns. The Jaguars initially had the number 5 pick. So what did they do?
Trade or something.
They would trade their number 5 overall pick, their second pick, which was 36, a 4th round pick, number 126, and their future 1st round pick in 2026 for the rights to the number 2 pick, which was used to get Travis Hunter.
Damn!
That's a high cost for anybody, but Travis Hunter was the man. He just won the Heisman Trophy at Colorado, and he played both ways. So how would this turn out? The Jacksonville Jaguars were doing really good under Coach Liam Cohen, but Travis Hunter?
Here's the thing. Everyone hits me up, and this is the funny part real quick. JB, it's only 2 games. You didn't say that for Sauce Gardner. You didn't say that for Patrick Surtain. You didn't say that with Stingley. Oh, damn, they're ready as rookies. They're the guy. They're natural, hip, swift, turn and run. Look at the backpedal. Look at the contact courage. You don't say that with this guy. Now he needs more games. He was the best ever, Jason, last year, you guys told me.
Woo! People were already calling Travis Hunter a bust. Now, it wasn't because of his athleticism or lack thereof. It's just that he's playing on both sides of the ball. And as you know, position coaches and offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators typically have their guys from 8 in the morning to 10 at night. But if you're playing both sides of the ball, you don't have enough time to understand packages, to get chemistry.
Nigga, 8 in the morning to 10 at night? Football niggas is putting in that many hours? I don't know about that.
They kind of get in the rhythm. True? And football is all about rhythm. So Travis Hunter played mostly on offense and some on defense, but not doing neither very well. Don't get me wrong. Travis Hunter basically showed flashes of explosive play.
Hell, I seen 2 good clips. This nigga caught the ball and got hit in the air and still came down with it.
That is true.
Thought he was doing good.
Breaking news out of the NFL where Jaguars two-way star Travis Hunter has undergone season-ending knee surgery. The procedure repaired an LCL injury suffered on October 20th, and he's expected to return to full football activities within 6 months. Jonathan Jones reports that Hunter's injury is not expected to have any long-term impact on his career. The number 2 overall pick took the majority of his snaps on offense this season, tallying 28 catches for just under 300 yards and a touchdown. On the
just under 300, so he about 10 yards a catch.
Other side of the ball, he racked up 15 tackles and 3 passes defended.
Travis Hunter
That's pretty good.
Tear his LCL in a no contact situation in practice. This put him out for the entire year. And of course, it led to the critics.
I think Colorado playing Travis for as many snaps as they did was complete coaching malpractice. Now, Trav.
So that gave him premature knee problems because he played too many snaps in college. Now he gets to the league. I mean, I could see that as a possibility, bro, but nah, I don't think so. Things happen, bro, and knees is common, bro, amongst all sports. You know what I'm saying? Especially football, bro. You can get hit in that knee and it's a wrap. Yeah, I mean, you see where the knee pad is. Niggas don't like knee pads. The knee pads really don't do shit for your knee. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the only pads that really do anything is the shoulder pads and helmet. The rest of them shits don't do nothing for real. The thigh pad, maybe the hip pad, and the butt pad for sure. You might fall on your ass. But them knee pads ain't doing shit, bro.
He's obviously a super competitor. He wanted to be out there for as many plays as possible. And at a certain point, I think as the coach, the onus is on you to kind of rein him in. And by that, I mean, there was really no reason for him to be playing full time on both sides of the ball when you knew that he was going to be an NFL player.
Now, Deion Sanders.
I mean, you didn't necessarily know that. This is Colorado we talking about. This is not You know, this was a work in progress. Nobody knew Colorado was gonna be as decent as they was. You know what I'm saying?
This is the reason
Or let alone these players was gonna be this good.
why Travis Hunter is ruined. But to be honest, Dion is the reason why Travis Hunter is what he is today.
Yeah.
I mean, he let Travis Hunter do his thing. And again, he basically got hurt.
The same thing could have happened in college, bro.
The non-contact injury, it can happen to anybody. It happens to a lot of people. So I'm not sure if I buy that.
He said it's a non-contact?
It happens to a lot. Got hurt. The non-contact injury, it can happen to anybody. It happens to a lot of people. So I'm not sure if I buy that. But even the coach was asked.
Do you still expect him to be your number one receiver and your number one cornerback at some point down the road?
You know, it's all that's very premature to answer at this point. You know, you have a lot of confidence in the makeup, the person.
He's a rookie,
the competitor,
and he
the
just got
athlete,
injured.
the talent. Like I said to him, so many players have gone through minor setbacks for major comebacks, and that's been the complete message to him.
Are you gonna let
That's a good answer, I feel like.
Travis Hunter play two ways? That's the story of the day, and people just don't understand. And so now it looks like Travis Hunter's first year is a bust, not necessarily because he's taking kind of long to adapt, but also because of what the Jaguars had to pay for him, which was a lot of money. Not to mention, Travis Hunter signed like a $30 million signing bonus. He wanted all of that money up front.
As you should, bro. That's what happens. That's a good move. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about, nigga, this house you just bought with your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? If she takes half, you still can keep 15. You know what I'm saying?
And of course, we all know what he did. Bought a house, bought a car, and took care of the family. But
with 30 mil, shit, he ought to be good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Up front. Minus taxes, he still got 20, 25, 23, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
see, there's another side of this that we're not talking about.
That's how you supposed to do it.
Number one, the stress of not living up to expectations. This hurts everybody. Travis Hunter, they invested a lot of money in this guy, paid a lot of money in this guy. But the reality is that there were a lot of guys that they could have got. One guy is Emeka Egbuka. They could have got him
And that nigga could have got injured. And so what? You can do this all day, bro.
the number 19th pick. The guy is killing it. He got like 40 receptions.
This part of the game.
677 yards and 6 touchdowns so far. That's like double what Travis Hunter is getting with the Jaguars. Then there's Teodoro McMillan. He went number 8. So if they would have stayed at 5, they could have possibly traded down and got some draft capital and ended up with this guy anyway. Or they could have got my man Luther Burden. You know what I'm saying? That's playing on the Bears. He's an explosive guy. They could have turned around and picked another person on defense. They could have got a cornerback and got a wide receiver. So then you get the fans talking about how you're a bust and all of that mental pressure. It has to get to you. And then number 2, you're taking care of a lot of goddamn people. One of the stressful things about coming from poverty into having money, and again, I know Travis Hunter has
man. Yeah. That's what sucks about being an athlete, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know you got it, bro. Everybody. I mean, you could say that for any celebrity, bro, but especially an athlete, because a lot of people was there. They was going to your games and the third. You know what I'm saying? And then they know if you in the league, you got money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you a rapper or whatever. You know, they might think you got money, but you don't really got money. You know what I'm saying? They know you got money. You know what I'm saying?
things about coming from poverty into having money. And again, I know Travis Hunter has some money with the NIL deals and things like that. But people are really expecting probably a lot from this guy. And so he's taking care of a lot of folks. I mean, he got Leanna Lene, and then, you know,
It's not even fair to a little nigga that just got his first check, bro. Like, ease up off the nigga. Y'all over here, everybody want to quit their job, and we with Travis Hunter now. He just made it, and now he injured. Y'all niggas gotta relax. You Y'all gotta relax. It just happened. This is a young man, bro. He gotta figure this shit out, bro. Ease up.
He got his own family and all of this. So trying to do so many things at one time, trying to learn offense, trying to learn defense, and then taking care of a lot of people, it really, really sucks. And anybody who's lightweight successful, or you've made over 6 figures a year, and then you have people in your family who are not doing so well, they just bring their burdens to you all the time. Even people that really you don't know, they come to you with issues, they come to you with problems, and you got to focus on what you're doing. And so because you're covering so much territory all the time, at least in his case, trying to learn offense, trying to learn defense, getting established in the new league. And then there's the other part.
I know that a lot of women's gonna be mad at what I gotta say about this, but a man should know that she wants you more than you want her. If you want her more than she wants you, it's gonna end bad, and you are gonna have a stressful relationship.
Facts.
Because you are gonna be trying to do everything possible to keep her in your life, and there's gonna become a time period where she just don't care no more.
She's not lying.
Y'all know I had to go here.
She's not
Travis
lying.
Hunter, in my honest opinion, is in a relationship with a woman who just don't give a damn about his ass at all.
Damn.
This man is busting his ass every day just to keep this particular chick happy. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he's now a father. So imagine you have all of this pressure. Many black men have this pressure. You know, you have family that needs money, mom, sisters, brothers, whatever you got. Then also you may have a girlfriend, may have a wife, you may have kids. And then all of this pressure is coming on you at the same time, like within 1 year. 2 years ago, you was
Take that $30 million and put it in a 30-year treasury, nigga. A 30-year bond, nigga. It only spend what it make you. Then you ain't got to worry about nothing but just your mental health, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And managing the money that it do make off that 30 mil. Which is going to be some good change. You know what I'm saying?
coming on you at the same time, like within 1 year. 2 years ago, you wasn't a father. You was just playing football, making some money and just streaming. And now, you got a whole city depending on you every day. People writing up stuff about you. And then you have a girlfriend or wife now who was cheating on you and you ignored it. And you're basically doing everything you can to keep her happy because deep down, if you lose this bag, she is gone. And it is 100% true. She's not going to stay around. And
the bag is already secured. Just be smart with it. I mean, I guess the nigga already blew the shit about $5 million, $10 million house or some shit. Be smart with it, my nigga. If you don't want to lose the bitch, nigga, don't spend $30 million. Spend what the $30 million make you, nigga.
Too, if you don't perform very well in the NFL, you also won't stay around there, right? And all of that is pressure. I don't care what anybody has to say. It's a lot of pressure, especially for a young man to just run into all of that within like an 18-month period. I mean, we have guys that are like 40 and haven't been married, and 45 and haven't been married, and 30 and haven't been married. So imagine a young kid, like not even 22, 23 years old, running into all this money, running into all these demands, having to take care of a kid, having to take care of a wife, having to take care of his family, and you're not performing on the field.
Damn.
But what is the lesson here, fellas?
Hey everyone, you can't do everything. You have to pick and choose the things that you're going to do and the ways in which you're going to spend your time. Certain things are not going to get the attention that they might need. You're going to be pulled in a bunch of different directions, and you're going to have to make decisions about what's important, and you're going to have to sacrifice some things.
Guys, if we can't learn anything from Travis Hunter, and we definitely can learn from his simping.
Got him.
Guys, we got to learn this. And the main thing that we need to learn is you can't do everything. I don't care what you think you can do. There are things that you can't do. And ultimately, you will break down. In my honest opinion, it was better for Travis Hunter to basically focus in on offense or defense, but not both. But he felt that he could do everything. Up, he can get married. Up, he can raise a family. Oh, he can take care of everything. And let me just tell you, at first you can kind of do it because it's kind of new and you're kind of going through the motions. But the problem is that you just can't sustain it. And a lot of black men, especially guys who, just trying to find their way in life. And I could even do.
So his life is over because he got injured. I mean, he may not be the big football player that he could have probably been or whatever, but if he could keep, I guess he already done blew it. If you keep your money, bro, I swear to God, my nigga, if I ever catch a check like that, boy. 30 mil is going to the high yield bond, my nigga. 30 years locked in, nigga. I'm not touching it. For what reason? It makes no sense. You done made $100 million, $50 million your first, your rookie contract, nigga. Niggas want to spend the whole $50 million. Now now once the whole $50 million spent, now you're worried about if your bitch gonna leave you or not, cause the money drying up, the fame drying up. At least the money will still be there, nigga. You ain't gotta worry about the financial part. As long as you invest the money, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about that, bro. You catch that first check, nigga, you good. You live off what it makes you, not, you know what I'm saying? Because that check ain't always promised, bro.
We just expect that, we got to try everything. I know people that got like 1,000 business ideas.
All that nigga got to do is get back healthy and put his money up. As long as he could preserve his money, he'll be straight. He'll be able to take care of the family, take care of himself, take care of his family. That $30 million, 4%, what is that? It's probably for $4 million off of $30 million a year at 4%. Come on now. Or is that what, 400,000? Yeah, it's gonna be 400,000. My math off. It's gonna be 400,000. But look, nigga, that's $400,000. Is my math right? $10 million. No, my math off like a motherfucker. It's gonna be, look, for every $10 million at 4%, that's gonna be 400,000. You got, what is that? 120,000 or 1.2 million. If you got 30 million, you put that shit up, nigga. That's $1.2 million a year in interest minus taxes. You gotta pay taxes on it. You still walking away with close to $1 million in passive income that you don't have to lift a finger for, nigga. You already done all the work to get to that bag, nigga. Your whole high school, your whole life was the job, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas want to spend $10 million, buy your mama a $10 million house. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. But you got to do it in a strategic way. You could buy your mama a new house once you got the $30 million put up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then you can start basing shit off what that income is making you, bro. That's not how you do it, bro. I guarantee the NFL, the people who own the football league, nigga, that's how they moving. Guarantee you that, nigga. The niggas who really own these businesses and all this and that, that's how they moving. Yeah, you just an employee, a rich one.
Yes, and so they're trying all of it, and then at the same time they're wasting their money, wasting their time, their expertise, and then they burn out, and then they have nothing to show for it. And this possibly could have been the case with Travis Hunter. Now, again, I disagree with one of the earlier guys talking about that Travis Hunter, put his body through so much, and that's probably why it's breaking down. I mean, he could have a point with that, but at the same time, Travis Hunter did not have to play both positions, especially when he didn't know how to do one thing right. What's happening now is he's facing professional pressure.
I don't think that's the problem, bro. That's what people are going to say, but I don't think that's always the problem. And y'all act like he can't just bounce back from that, bro. Y'all act like people don't get hurt in practice every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like people don't get hurt every game. You know what I'm saying? Every football game, it's a nigga that's laid out. They stopping the game, bringing the Gatorade bottles. Every football game, they doing it, bro, at least one time.
He's hurt. He can't play this year.
That's a part of the game,
bro. He has so much pressure to perform again next year. He still has a young child. He has a wife. He has a lifestyle to maintain. He got his family. I'm pretty sure that wants something. His little brother. He got his mom. You know, he got people he looking out for. And again, the pressure of the fans that they spent all of this draft capital on you and you're not returning the money. And there are guys that were drafted after you that are doing better than you right now in their respective positions, leaves a lot to be desired. But those are the pressures that we put on ourselves when we just feel like we can do everything and then we can't. And the one thing that I would try to tell any black man, young or old, do your best to simplify your life. Niche your life. If you're going to do one thing, you know, make sure you get really good at it before you go to the next thing. Let me use this guy for an example. John Paul DeJoria, one of my favorite billionaires of all time. One of the reasons why is he basically learned how to leverage his skills into other things, never doing too many things at one time. In 1980, he formed John Paul Mitchell Hair Systems, right? You guys know about that hair care product company. He did that for like 9 to 10 years. He was still balling. Then in 1989, 9 years later, he co-founded one of y'all favorite drinks company of all time, Patron. Patron, as you know, became the truth. It was like one of the best selling brands of the 2000s and 2010s. But guess what? He took time to do what he was doing first, then built into that later. And now he was a billionaire in 2 different industries. This is what a lot of guys gonna have to learn how to do. Even Travis Hunter, learning how to just stick with one thing, master that thing, go to the next, because doing too much at one time leaves you dusty.
Yeah, that's something I'm struggling with right now, man. I don't feel like I got too much, but it's definitely very time consuming, bro. I got lots between YouTube, music, full-time job, real estate. That's 4 things right there, bro. That I do consistently, bro. And I'm single, so trying to have a shorty. Right now, I'm just, you know. But we wrapping up on this property, so you know, we're not gonna be taking this long on a property ever again, though. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a one-time getting in the game type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to have a little bit more time. But this YouTube and the job, that take up a lot of time, bro. And you know, and hell, if I get to working on music, that'll take up a whole day. So it's like I have to pick YouTube or music. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go where the money's at right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with the tube, you know. But it's definitely something that I'm dealing with right now myself. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep a good balance is the hard part, bro. But I think Travis Hunter will be all right. We'll just have to see. You know, Derrick Rose never really recovered from his knee injury. And so that happens. But then again, there's some niggas who he might change his game up and be more strategic. He doesn't have to be as explosive. Like Derrick Rose said, Derrick Rose felt like he was a better player after the injury. Simply because he before the injury, he used his explosive and athleticism more than the fundamental aspects of the game. You know what I'm saying? And so after the injury, he used more, he wasn't as explosive. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have that in his bag. Man, this motherfucking that, bitch, you gotta go somewhere, man. God damn. Hey, yo, like, what the fuck? But yeah, man, that nigga Derrick Rose, man, said he was better after the injury. So you never know, bro. I think it's too early to just be slandering this nigga name like that, though. I understand his girlfriend and this, that, and the third. Only time gonna tell, bro. At this point, we just have to wait on time, my nigga. We gonna be able to say whatever we want to say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna wait for time before I get to talking crazy about Travis Hunter at this point. We all warned him. We can't stop him. He a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Injuries happen. That's part of the game. Everyone understands this, man. The team that gave him the money, they understand it. Travis Hunter, he should understand it. It's unfortunate. No one wants their career to end as soon as you get to the league, bro. Like, bro, that's an instant dream killer, bro. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas, you know, that's just part of the game, though, man. That's like some niggas get to have a long career and never be legendary. Some niggas have a long career, bro, and are never so-called legendary, bro. Some niggas have a short career and are legendary. It just depends, bro. Everybody's different. They all got their own. But as long as Travis Hunter is smart with the bag, bro, he'll be alright, man. That's the goal. Get the bag, preserve the bag, bro. Don't spend the bag. Spend what the bag makes you in investments. Simple. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. We on the road to 100 KOK. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all in the next one, and I'm gone. TY P9.